All right, there we go. What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. I am Thorin Rain, but you can call me Thor. It is July 29th, and we're going to be getting back into some Satisfactory tonight. We're very close to getting, excuse the dog, I don't know why they're going crazy. Yeah, we have to probably take a look at that here in just a second, but we are getting back into the hard mode, and we're going to be hopefully getting smart plating 1 per second up and running here tonight. So I will be right back though. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. Let's see. We're trying to get 1 per minute smart plating. Let's get right into it there. That was a little bit of a unfortunate beginning to the stream here, but we're getting into it. Let's see. I just want to check something. Yep. Okay. Perfect. We're up and running. Oh, I did have to get some more fuel at some point because we're off stream here, and because I've got this mall working in the background making a whole bunch of resources. But the good news is I've got a good amount of stuff built up for the next stage of production here with the smart plating factory, and we're going to get right into hopefully I'm not on mute still. Nope. We're going to get right into getting the smart plating up and running. Let's see. I'm going to adjust the volume here. I'm kind of talking over it on my side of the stream. Hopefully on Twitch here the music's not too loud. Give me a moment. Where is it? So many apps to keep track of when you're streaming here. Steam right there. Okay, turn that down a little. All right, let's get going. Hopefully everybody's having a good... Man, it's already Wednesday. That's crazy. Middle of the week Wednesday. The time does fly. And I've been trying to keep up on some interesting news. I've been using ChatGPT to keep me up to date on some any interesting developments, Satisfactory gaming or otherwise. And I actually saw some interesting, maybe possibly controversial news from Xbox, which they've just released their cloud service. And one of the things that's a little bit controversial about it is if you buy a game and you use their service for free, their free version, you still have to watch an ad before the session. We may even go into that a little bit later today if there's enough interest. And I actually need to make sure... Okay. Yep, we're good. We might even go into the article that I found and go through that. And I do have my opinions on it, of course, as the streamer. And we will discuss that at some point, I feel like. I'm going to probably take all this down. Another feature that I added into this factory, into this input item bus. Oh yeah, I got all of this set up too. This was off stream. We've got a, was it 5-to-4 conveyor converter. We got 60 per minute, I think. No, 50 per minute. 50 per minute input on 5 of these belts here. And then it spits out 80 per minute there on these two. 80 per minute, 80 per minute. And then 70 per minute and 70 per minute for the smart plating factory. And then, of course, over here, this goes over to the mall. And I'm apparently... Oh, no, I shut everything else. I was going to say, I'm not using any at the moment. And with that, I also had to set up some copper. I have a 64 per minute, or eventually 64 per minute bus, 2 buses, 2 conveyor belts to the smart plating factory. So I'm pretty excited to get that started. Finally, I think we'll get to smart plating tonight. Anyway, what was I doing? And I was trying to record. I'll have to see. Oh, you know what? I wonder if my settings, I'll do that later. I'm trying to also record my camera. I wonder if my camera is a higher resolution than my game camera, because I'm using 1080p on my streams, and then my encoder does not like it if I record in 2 different resolutions. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, it was very, very choppy. And then I stopped recording the output of the camera, like the full screen camera. I'm trying to do that for like YouTube shorts and reactions and stuff. But it does not like it when I do 2 different, that's a ladder. It does not like it when I do 2 different resolution recordings. I think this is all set up to go. Am I really ready to start working on stitched iron plate? I think I am. Let's see. Let's move this over here. Yeah, I think I am ready to start working on stitched iron plate. And I think I'm going to go 2 tiles out. Yep, 2 tiles from the start here, and then we're going to start it right there, Bob. We're going to start it right there. So let's see if we can get there from here. We'll put down right there and right. Oh, of course. I'm so silly. When I was going out and collecting biomaterial, I put all my other building materials in the mall so I could have a increased storage capacity. But that comes with the cost of having to actually go back and pick it up. So let's go drop off. Oh yes, I was going to talk about this. I have now also installed a it's not really raw resource, but it's an ingot reintroduction mechanic, I guess you could say. And if I start destroying or dismantling or deconstructing things and I get bogged down with my iron ingots, I just put them back in these storage containers and it gets put back into the system. So nice little tidbit if folks are running into issues where they're getting backed up, their inventory is getting backed up with a bunch of materials from the conveyor belts. Is right at the source, reintroduce it into your input bus. That's why I like input buses, because it allows you a centralized area to essentially route all your raw materials. Not really raw materials. It's raw building component intermediary, I guess you could say, because you know iron ingots are used in everything, or a base material, et cetera, et cetera. So let's grab some cable. Let's just grab 2 of each. And again, I do like this little conveyor belt here at the end of the storage containers of the mall, because in the beginning of, you get into phase 1, you don't have signs, you don't really have access to quartz. I mean, you could, but that's just another thing you need to do to check off on the list here, where this is a just nice, easy implementation that does the same thing. So let's grab some iron plate. Oh, I didn't drop those off in my inventory. I don't know what the heck. I think I grabbed... yeah, I could grab 2. And I don't need modular frames. Those are more for... I don't think you actually use screws to build anything, which is kind of interesting. Other than I think the Awesome Shop... The Awesome Shop... Hey! Ow! Hey, what the heck? Why are you bonking me? You don't even say hi anymore. You just bonk. Just bonk. Just bonkings. Always bonkings. Rotors, yes, we do need with assemblies. Nope. That's how we know. That's how I know it's you then. You always come in with a bonk. don't need copper sheets, but I will need some concrete. There we go. All right, we are ready to build. What's been going on, man? How's your week been going? Make some depots. I will as soon as I get access to steel. And that's not till phase 2. It's going. Yeah, same here. Another week, another day, another grind, another stream. That actually came out a lot more fluent than I anticipated. All right, let's actually drop these off again here. I think I picked them up instead of dropping them off. I don't know. Same shit, different pile. Only difference is the pile is getting larger. Or at the very least, it's not changing size. It's not getting any smaller. Let's see. There we go. That's better. All right, let's get back up there. We should get. I'm actually going to do a quick test on the chat too here on YouTube. Test message. Oh, it isn't working. That's annoying. Oh, no, it is. It just hasn't showed up in YouTube stream yet. That's a really bad delay. For you, it's always been small. Well, you know, I'm just not that productive of a guy, you know? I get shit done. Just get shit done, and then the pile doesn't get big. Just doesn't ever seem to get smaller. Let's see. Yeah, the test message did go through. It just took a little while to get on YouTube stream. Anyway. Yeah, I know YouTube takes a little bit longer to actually send to the streams, which is interesting. But I think their focus is more... actually, I'm not really sure why. All right, we are ready to build. We're building. It's a factory building game after all. And actually, I was doing a little bit of testing, a little bit of initial layout, and that's going to be the top floor. That's not including the ceiling that's going to go over it, which is going to be another 3 walls high. So, and that's just for 4 freaking smart plating per minute. Insane. But yeah, Random, did you hear about the Xbox streaming service? What do they call that? Cloud gaming. I found that something interesting that came across my desk today. And whose fault was it to do 100 elevator, 5x power, and 2x build cost? I mean, you know, I gotta do it for the content, man. For the views. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Well, I still think it's an interesting challenge. I think I would have done it regardless. I just like, I'll see where this goes. All right. So yes, this will... Oh, I'm actually not going to do that anymore, which actually makes a little bit more sense. So if we're going to do that, get rid of this assembly here. And how do I want to do this? I think I'm okay with leaving this as a straight angle, because, to be perfectly honest, well, it would be kind of nice if it were also curved. Let's see, where was that anyway? If I'm gonna do it, I might as well make it look nice. What is that? The rule of cool. That stops there. Then that's the center point. Yeah, I want it to stop there. It's actually not that hard to set up. So, there. So then that will go, whoops. That will go there. How's that look? I kind of want to see. Yeah, I'm not really happy with it, to be perfectly honest. I'm not happy with it. Let's see. Let's try that again. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, fuck! Oh!
I saw it coming, and it still made me laugh. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe we'll just hook it up directly right to this one. That's better. I think I like that better. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work though. I don't think that has a far enough reach. So we may actually modify this. Like I don't think that's gonna reach. What do you think, chat? It's gonna work? No, no way. Do I care? I do like symmetry, but we're kind of splitting hairs at this point. All right, let's see. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess that technically means that needs to be closer, but I think that already is the midway point. So we don't want that. I think I'm okay with this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. What's that half there? Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Yeah, okay. If I wanted to make it look nicer, I'd have to pull this one out further, but I don't really want to do that because I'm running out of space this way. So we're gonna leave it alone. Now, I guess the question is, do I want to pull this back one? Because there's no reason to actually have it out that far. So yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, so this is the beginning of, we're gonna have a 2x6 array of assemblers here. I think it actually started. There's gonna be a smurger, and then we're gonna put in. Let's see. Oops. Assembler right there. How do I have that set up over here? Yeah, give myself a good amount of space. I need blueprints so freaking badly. Oh, wait a minute. This is going to be a little bit different. All right. I believe that's halfway point. Blueprints, I'm pretty sure, are next phase. I'm pretty sure blueprints are phase 2. And I actually did not set that up correctly. 1 second. Oi, 1 second. I was on the phone, okay? Geez, so rude. I had to take a call real quick. Let's see. Oi. Let's see. Which one is wrong? Who was on the phone and why was it Reshi? Listen, I can neither confirm nor deny. I can neither confirm nor deny this fact. Let's see. All right. I believe, yeah, it's the assembler that's wrong. So we'll put it right there. You know what? Whoops. You're not the type of person to take international long distance calls. International long distance calls? What do you mean? How do you know? What are you talking about, Willis? I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Let's see. And that, I believe, is the halfway part.
Bitch.
What? What do you mean? That was just uncalled for. You just want to hear Ada swear. I swear. You just want to hear Ada say, bitch. What did I do now? Pretty sure this is what we're looking at. Oh, hi, Reshi. Yeah, oh, hi. Oh, hi there. Oh. Well, hello there. Speaking of which, yeah. Yes, that's what you're looking at. How do you know, huh? How do you know? What are you talking about? All right, I need a 2x6, rather. Not a 2x12, a 2x6. This is stitched iron plate. 3, 4, oh shit. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And likewise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that makes 5. Ooh, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to get this going. We're looking at the stitched iron plate here. Let me get Satisfactory Modeler going. I had to change a few things in the model. And where are we? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Anyway, random. I don't know if you're here for it or not, but Xbox, they've got their streaming service going. And one of the things that I saw on an article was that even if you own the game, yeah, it's something new. It's something new. It's the new Xbox streaming service, and you still have to buy the game. And if you don't have the streaming subscription, no, I don't think it's only subscription. So I haven't really read into it yet. I just kind of had an overview. So, and there may not even be a lot of details out about it yet. And there's still a lot of questions. But one of the things that they did declare that if you don't get a subscription, you still have to watch ads at the beginning of the session. Even if you pay for the game. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's a little bit, yeah, exactly. Fuck me. And that was my reaction at first too. Yeah. That was my knee-jerk reaction too. But then I realized everything is fucking ads now. Yeah. But then I realized I'm playing on their hardware. And so they're offering a service to some people that can't afford a gaming PC. So depending on the business model, I'll say I may be okay with it. I may be okay with ads at the beginning. I don't care for ads. They're a waste of time. I understand. I do get that. But those servers, those cloud servers are expensive, man. And that was my initial reaction too. It's like I bought this game and now I still have to watch ads. But it's the hardware that you're paying for, or you're paying for with your time. I guess it depends on how that needs to be pulled back a little. Yep. I guess it depends on how exploitative the ads are. Because if it's 2 minutes to just, you know, boot up your machine and like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go make a sandwich or something and come back and like, yep, it's ready to go. I mean, it's not too much different than what you would do is like boot up a game back in the day on a PC or boot up your machine when you didn't have SSDs. It would take a few minutes for your machine to launch anyway. So I'm still on the fence about it. There's a lot that could go wrong with it. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. We may look into the article a little later. We'll get the stream going here. Maybe around 8. We'll take a look at the article and we'll read through it. That might be something kind of neat to do. Anyway, let's put that there. One, two, 3. Like, I still kind of understand Xbox's position on it. That's not right. Is it? No, it's not. Or Microsoft, I should say. Because, you know, they are there to make money. But at the same time, if things get as bad as they do for, like... amazing here, but... That's the phase one. That's the phase one struggle. And I think we're gonna try. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. We're not tight on space. Well, I didn't even place it correctly. In this dimension. What is this? The north-south dimension. All right. Next. That's the first pair. Yeah. This is a 2x6 because we want 12. And this will end up being, oh, we don't need satisfactory modular. We can use our brain. Or I could use my brain. So it's 1 per minute divided by 12. There you go. Yep. And that will give 1 per minute with the 12. And that's only 4% clock speed. Let's see, how long is that going to take to make? I don't know. It normally takes 30 seconds, so if it's... so it's going to take over, like, 330 seconds, something like that. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. This is not smart plating yet. This is reinforced iron plate, and it's a specifically stitched iron plate. But again, we'll still do 1 divided by 12. Or is it 1 divided by 24? No, it should be 1 divided by 12. Yeah. Because if you did 2 divided by 24, you get the same result. Yes. Math. The math be mathin'. Why am I crouching there? Yes, you are stupid. Hey, that's not very nice. And why are all the machines running so slow, though? Because of the 5x electricity cost. One unmodified or non-underclocked or overclocked machine standard is 75 megawatts of power. So normally this would be what? 15 megawatts, and I'm only able to play around with about 700 megawatts. So this adds up real quickly. And if you do underclocking, which that should be pasted, you actually save a lot more power by underclocking. Like a lot more. I could bring up Satisfactory Modeler and we might go over that too. Yeah, we're currently power limited because we are only on biomass burners. We are only on biomass burners. We're not on coal yet. And even still, if we had coal, yep, we are only on biomass. Ow, you are a glutton for punishment. I know, but this has been a wonderful challenge. I think it's been a lot of fun because this whole and welcome JR Warlord. Welcome to the stream. All of this is only for phase 1. We haven't even made one smart plating yet. Explains why he has the gray hairs. All of this is only for phase 1. 0 smart plating as of right now. We're working on trying to get 1 per minute smart plating going, and I'm aiming for 4. And because he's old as fuck. Listen. I really got nothing. But, yeah, I got nothing. I guess I'm wise to my years, all right? I didn't say you were old as fuck. You just say an old fuck. Basically the same thing. I will not hold my breath. Let's see. Let's put that there. Do not know what you mean by that, sir. We should have smart plating. I'm old as dirt. Let's see. We are timeless here. We're playing video games. You're never too old for video games. It's the great equalizer. 62. Wow. Let's see. I know gaming with Doc has gotten pretty well with streams and doing Satisfactory. And actually, he's the one that got me playing Satisfactory to begin with. I don't know if you've seen Gaming with Doc's Satisfactory Shorts series. Very good. Very, very good. And he basically I was scrolling through my shorts feed, and he basically was demonstrating the game, and like, I think I'd like this game. And sure enough, now I'm like almost 1,000 hours doing a hard mode challenge. So. But welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you. Let's see. Let's put that there. I mean, that just means we can discuss some of the nuances of like older games like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And I see that they're redoing they're remaking it. And I don't want to put it there. I'm hoping their initial cutscene I saw for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the remake. I don't know. I have 2,000 hours in game from update 3-8, but my GPU died 2 years ago and the budget did not allow me to replace it. Yeah, GPUs right now are absolutely insane. Any components right now. I'm actually fortunate. I'm hoping, knock on. Well, no, I recently got a 3080 a couple years ago, but still, knock on wood here that it doesn't shit the bed on me here, because graphics cards, that and memory, I've heard, is really bad right now. Really, really expensive. And that actually, speaking with my memory, no comment, random, is really. My memory cards are getting really RAM sticks are really old. Actually, I need to swap out the AIO on my PC here, because it's getting up there. I'm getting a little worried that it's going to start leaking. But I do actually have a new chassis at some point that I'm going to do, transfer things over. I'm lucky I grabbed some new RAM a bit ago just to update it, but still stuck on GDDR4. I don't even know what I have right now. I might be GDDR3. I don't even know. I think I built this PC in like 2016. Holy shit, is it really that old? 2016, 2017. Yeah, I think this PC is almost 10 years old. Although, granted, the graphics card is newer, but everything else on it is still probably 10 years old. Your brain sounds like you're a RAM sticks. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, huh? Let's see. Let's put that there. Making payments on a new Ryzen 7080, 7800 rather. 3D with RTX 5060 Ti, 3D, and 8 terabyte NVMe. Ooh, the 8 terabyte NVMe hard drives. That's pretty badass. I've only got 1 terabyte on my rig. I actually have 3 hard drives. I have 2 SSDs. One of them, I think, actually, is one of them 2 terabyte? No, I don't even remember. I think the other one's 4 terabyte, and I think my NVMe, which I have my operating system on, is 1 terabyte. Yeah, 6 terabytes sounds right. I think I've got 6 terabytes of storage on this machine. I have 4 drives on my PC. Oh wow. Oh wow, 32 gigabits of DDR5 RAM. That is a pretty beefy rig. See, I feel like there's a joke about Google Chrome in there. Google Chrome taking up all your... It's all for Google Chrome, right? Because Google Chrome takes up a lot of RAM. 16 gigs VRAM. Dang, I think I've only got 10, maybe less. That is an impressive rig, sir. Let's see. Yes, I did want this here. I'm just... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. Rig is costing $2,000. I absolutely believe it. But that will definitely play pretty much anything you want. Well, granted, yeah. Granted, the game is optimized correctly, which a lot of new games sometimes aren't. Like, was it No Man's Sky? And was it Bethesda's new game too? I hope so. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. We might about the cost of gaming rigs, and Microsoft has launched their cloud gaming service. I don't know what the name is yet, but yeah, Cyberpunk had launch issues too. Yep, you're right. Even if you had like a killer rig, it's still trudged along pretty abysmally because it wasn't optimized. Let's see. Oh shit! No, I gotta rotate that. That's not a bad fix. Did I mess that up again? No. Okay. And then we were saying, or I was saying rather, that that's kind of a selling point of cloud gaming services, is that rigs are getting expensive, and they're getting even more expensive because of AI hogging up all the RAM and all the memory and all the graphics cards. And I think I heard people, I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, it's going to get worse, but you know, oh shit, fucked it up. I play ATS, ETS2, Satisfactory, Farm Sim, Ark, Subnautica, Titan Quest, and others. Let's see. ATS and ETS2. I'm not sure about those ones. American Truck Sim. Ooh. And Euro Truck Sim. Oh, okay. I think I have seen some pretty interesting setups for those games. Where you can get like force feedback steering wheels and all that, and I've seen some people on YouTube Shorts going over it. I'm not gonna lie, that does seem like it could be a lot of fun to just, I don't know. I always found it interesting, and I'm guilty of this, so don't take it with a grain of salt. I always found it interesting that people like to play video games that are based on real jobs. So like, what was it? Trading card game store simulator. I don't think that's the official term, but you get the idea. Not that deep into it. Still, it's still interesting that you can play job simulators, and they're pretty popular. I do ETS2 because I lived in England for 2 years. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, we have a viewer that is from England. I haven't seen her on stream in a little while, but it's just funny you mentioned that. Let's see. Is that where it's based out of? Is in the UK? You know what a game that actually makes me remind me of? Oh, and you drove an 18-wheeler. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting. My parents actually drove 18-wheelers for a little while. They went across country. I think they visited like all but 2 states in the continental US, something like that. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, that was a tangent. I don't know if you remember it or anybody remembers, but there was a game called Midtown Madness. And that game was so much fun. I don't remember a whole bunch about it. That you're shit at games and you're quitting? No. No, I'm not shit at games. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Get out of here. Come on, man. I got like halfway through Elden Ring. That's pretty good, right? I should actually still finish that. I don't know. Hot take. Hot take. I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I think Elden Ring is a little bit overrated. A little bit. How many hours do you have in this save? I have 103 hours or so, but some of that is just AFK sitting around figuring out what I'm going to do next. But ETS2 is based on Europe and the skinniest roads on the planet. Oh, so yeah, that's actually, you know what? That does bring up an interesting like challenge to be able to negotiate a giant 18-wheeler through. Still on phase 1, but still. Yo, glad to make it back. Glad to see you are here again, Ice3939, or I'll just call you Ice for short. Glad to see you back, man. See shit at games. Dude, this is literally the hardest you could make this game. I don't even see anybody else. I don't even see any other YouTubers. I know one started and then he's like, nah, I don't want to do this. The game is harder than you. Okay, that's awkward. That's an interesting way to put that. Okay, moving on. Anyway, guys. Did you hear about the Xbox gaming service? This cloud gaming service. All right, anyway, let's keep building. Let's get the build on the other half here. It's shit. I know. Well, I am not completely against it. I am not completely against it. I'm not. Because that shit's expensive, man. And you can get a subscription. Yes, it takes away the ads. But as we were talking about earlier, gaming rigs are expensive. Now, here's the thing I don't necessarily like about it. If those games are locked to the streaming service or the cloud gaming service, that would be complete horseshit. That would be bad. I will never make settings limiting power because I build quite large factories. Yeah, and this is just phase one. This is a massive factory for phase one here. I've actually already done a playthrough of the standard game. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How close are you to finally getting smart plating finally set up? I am working on, right now, reinforced iron plate. I have figured out, we'll do a little quick tour here. I'll show you a little update. I've got all of the stage 1 intermediate parts automated. I've got this item bus nice and cleaned up to get materials there. So that's all set. And it also goes up. Not only that, we're getting there. We're getting there. It also does the next tier up. So there's going to be 2 more layers above this one. And as you can see, I finally got the logistics figured out and then realized I also have to do copper. So let's see. I don't know if you can see it over here. Yeah, this mess. Oh, well, I fell anyway. This whole mess. I finally figured out how to get 5 belts into 4. So I had to do that off stream, got a little caught up, but there it is. We are making progress though. I'm hoping to have 1 per minute smart plating set up tonight. I'm hoping. I may do a little bit of a stretch to go to get it done tonight. That is the stream goal for tonight. I do not mind the 100x or even the 500x space elevator stuff, but not being able to have full power, you are, let's see, you end way crazier than anyone I know. You are crazy. I know. That was one of the things I thought about this. I was like, if I could do this, this would be a pretty interesting challenge to share on YouTube. And it's actually been doing fairly good. Those videos have been doing fairly good as a starter content creator here. And it has worked out fairly well so far. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. That was wrong. Dang it. And I'm a little bit too persnickety about details at the moment. I really need to have blueprints for this. Should be it. No. Oh, okay, I really got to get this right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is this not working? And yes, though I saw the video. And no blueprints on phase 1 yet either. Nope. No blueprints. No comedy gold. I'll take that as a compliment. Let's see. No blueprints, no automated power, no daisy chaining, no advanced belt logistics. Yeah, it's been brutal. It has been a little bit brutal. See, am I gonna do it like that? I can't remember how I did this. Is it 2? It must be 2 away from this. 1, 2, 3. No, it must be 2, 3, 4. This must have been right. Yeah, it was just this way. Okay, there we go. No blueprints for an entire playthrough, just for you though. Oh, I see. So an extra layer of challenge. Man, I might Oh shit, I didn't set this up correctly. I might lose my sanity if I had to do no blueprints. I'm not gonna lie. That might be that might be the straw that broke the camel's back. All right, okay. Let me focus on this for a second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this done. Yeah, and doing this in a specific way because I want this lined up and straight. Yeah, I don't. You have a back? I thought you were a spineless person. What? What? That's just uncalled for. Why would you think I'm spineless? I mean, I sit down on my computer chair a lot, but I still have a spine. Man, I even dispense. Look at you. I even dispense managed democracy every Friday. See, I can't be spineless. Let's see. Yeah, let's. You know what? We're gonna. No, that's not gonna work. Right there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Really? Why did that do that? I'm having a little bit of a hard time here. 2, 2, 3, 4. The fortunate thing is I only need to set up like 3 more sub factories. So yo, we need to have another another golf with your friends session. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Actually, I don't want to put that here yet. I think actually the last time we did that, I think everyone that had joined, at least one, did that set up correctly? Yes, it did. Everybody won at least once, which is kind of cool. I thought you did one. I thought you did win one. I can't remember. But I thought I remember at the end of the stream, everyone had won at least one game. And then you noped the fuck out of the space station level. It's like, nope, I'm out. Nope, not doing that. All right, so now we just need to get. Oops. Got an alarm here. Let's see. How did I set this up over here? I've played enough Space. Let's see. What have you been playing lately? I know you were playing Captain of Industry for a little while there. How did I have this set up? It is stacked on the outer one. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were saying Minecraft, modded Minecraft. Yep. Okay, I remember now. All right, so up. Let's see. And I kind of like this winged look here, and that actually makes it easy to set up because that goes there. That goes there, and that goes there. This side's already set up. If you had, if Coffee Stain Studios said the next patch is going to be the last one, what would you want that patch to include? I know what I would want, and it's related to what they did on this last patch. I would want roads because I did roads. I downloaded some blueprints. I know you can download blueprints. I know you can do roads, but it is extremely janky. Yeah, roads would be nice because they got the pathing system now, but man, is it a pain to set up. And I've done it before. I did it on my first playthrough. I don't think I'd do it again. And I know there's blueprints out there, but the game should just have roads. The game should just have roads in it. If you got a system where you have trucks and stuff, you gotta have a road system. And I think it would be something similar to like a conveyor belt where it has its different build modes. Like you'd have straight, you'd have curve, stuff like that. That would be on my top priority list to see if they never came out with another patch after that one. All right. I think this is ready. Okay, we gotta hook up the power. It shouldn't take too long. And then we gotta hook up copper rotors somewhere over here. Yeah, copper rotors over here, and then smart plating somewhere around here. And then we gotta figure out where we're putting the space elevator. You need to build your roads because what you like may not be what I like. Let's see. I guess it depends. Yeah. I guess it depends on how you use the truck system. And I guess, I mean, I know it's hard, but I mean, I guess you can do like intersections with squares here. You can do that, but curves are the biggest problem for roads. I mean, otherwise you're just kind of setting up grids. Okay. Okay, it's just iron plate. Let's hook up the power now. Let's see. Have you ever seen the rain? Well, we're seeing it right now in the game. Let's see. Yep. Oh, well, get up there. Get up there. Okay. New pathing seems to work pretty well from what I've seen, but till I get new machine, I do not know for sure. Yeah, I actually have not been able to test it yet myself. Since I'm on, I'm still on phase 1. I'm just gonna call that good. Yeah, whatever. I already got 2 of them set up. Just put it there. Okay, that's the last one of there. So I'm hoping within the next hour or 2, I will have smart plating. The first round of smart plating coming out. I watched a streamer do roads on his build yesterday. Oh my god, they work so nice. Maybe they've come out with some maybe some come out with some good blueprints. But my biggest issue with that is you still have to go external to the game. And it's not necessarily a huge problem, so to speak, but it is a what do I say? Is it a layer of friction, I guess you could say. That I don't know. That should just naturally be in the game. That is maybe my hot take on it. I've been playing World of Warcraft for a long time, and they now have like issues with add-ons and stuff. Because there's just so many, and sometimes they get required, and it's just another friction point that you have to overcome. And I get, getting better at the game and doing all that, and for higher end guilds, it's fine. But I don't know, it's gotten a little crazy lately. I think I know they are actually going forward. They're not going to have add-ons in World of Warcraft. And one more, I think. Actually want it there. Ow! Hey, what the heck? It's a random bonking. Why are you bonking me? What the heck? There. Connect, damn it. There. Connect. Because I can. Why not? Why not, he says. I mean, why not? Indeed. It's there. You got the points. Eventually, I might have to increase that, though. I might have to increase the costs of giving Thor a bonk. Oh, God.
Well, fuck! Oh!
I think I watch S-Fan, and he has a pretty similar... I think he has a pretty similar TTS, or at least TTS voice, and Keanu Reeves just screams like that. It makes me laugh. It depends. If we're talking about something and I'm doing like maybe a react stream or something, it might be a little disruptive, but for the time being, I think it's funny. Yeah, so this alone, if I didn't do any underclocking, would be 825 megawatts, which is more than I'm currently even producing. So yeah. And with that, the first layer, ooh, we're running out of space real fast. One of the second parts for smart plating is done. So let's go set up rotors now. That is, as long as I didn't, you know, mess something up horribly, but I think we're good. I have checked and rechecked and used Satisfactory Modeler quite extensively. Still none to be seen. We're working on it. We're working on it. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're getting there. Almost. All right, I need more materials. Yeah, I need more materials. And we'll set up, since these are all the same, we'll set it up over there. RV there yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's that game I think I saw on YouTube Shorts there where like the couple's playing and the girl's freaking out because there's a bear and like, get in the car. He's telling her to get in the car or in the RV. Let's see, what do I need? Iron plate. Iron plate is life. Iron plate is life in this game and Factorio. Even more so in Factorio. I know. I need depots. I know. Next phase. Next phase is going to be one of the first things I get. Is dimensional depots. Because this is actually, and to dimensional depots, yes, for it's Mercer spheres. Oh no, it isn't Sam. Or actually, no. Do you need Sam fluctuators to make those? Let's see. Dimensional depots. Dimensional depots. I'm pretty sure allow you to. Yeah, Sam is needed. Yeah, I think you need. Let's look up here. Alien technology. Yeah, you gotta have the SAM fluctuators. So I got the SAM node right there on base. That was lucky. And it's a rich node. So that was super lucky. Dimensional depots allow you to build without having things in your inventory. Yeah, it's basically a cloud storage system. And it's so nice. You don't have to run back and forth for materials. But it requires steel because of the... oh, yeah, yep, a 1.0 update. Yep, indeed. Because of steel pipes. Yeah, you need the SAM ore or whatever you want to call it. And pipes and wire. We got the wire, but not the pipes yet. I don't think I can get the iron pipe recipe. No. I think iron pipes only unlock after you unlock steel pipes. I think they're a phase 2 recipe. Otherwise I would have. Otherwise I would have definitely done that by now. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't played since 8. Yep. Oh, it was a game update 8. Yep. Yep. It's been a little while. Actually, my first game ever streamed on Twitch was Satisfactory. I got started on Satisfactory. I guess I can't really say get started, but it was one of my first games. Anyway, I think we're back. Just unlock basic steel production. You don't even need steel. But I'm pretty sure steel production again is phase 2. Yeah, because I don't have steel production in here yet. That's once we complete phase 1. So we'll be getting into phase 1. Which is kind of crazy to think about. But it's a tier 3, I believe. It's a tier 3. Yeah, phase 2, tier 3. Yep. I mean, I'm working on it. That's what we're getting the smart plating for. Did I even pick up all the stuff? Yeah, okay. Let's make our way back up there. Actually, you know what? We'll put in another ladder so I don't have to go all the way over there. I'll actually have to destroy that at some point, but because I'm actually going to be building a bunch of foundations. Although technically I need to take down a bunch of other foundations on the other side, so I could have just done that. If I run out, that's what I'll do. Is it steel tier 3 or 4? I think it's tier 3. I'd have to look it up now to, well, actually, can I look it up? Let's see. Which one is it? I don't know if I can look it up. Let's see. Let's just look up iron. Oh, no. Where's the codex? I forget. It's not V. No, V is ping. I forget where the codex is. Because I don't hardly ever use it. Is it O? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, trucks are tier 3 as well. I'm looking forward to trucks. Holy crap. I've had to do some very long pipelines, so to speak, of conveyor belts. No, I don't have it unlocked yet, so it's not in here, which is kind of annoying. All right. Let's see if we can get this set up. Because I've got very long, very, very long. Let's see, zoom in on these conveyor belts coming in from way over yonder, even further than that. I've never used trucks or trains to move parts. Oh, it's all conveyor belts. Wow. Let's see. I highly recommend trains once you get them, though. Okay, so we want to try to put this in the halfway mark, kind of like we did over here. I think it was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And now there's liquid trucks and train cars. Yes, that was the liquid trains, the liquid train cargo or wagons. There's a trade-off with them. They don't hold as much as a normal standard wagon, you know, the equivalent of such, you know, if you package it all up, but you don't have to package it. So that's kind of the trade-off. And I'm pretty sure it's similar for trucks as well. But in this mode, I would say that's actually worth it because of the electricity cost. You're spending a lot of energy packaging and unpackaging the liquid. If you're doing it that way. And I haven't got to that part yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm not actually going to use packagers. And I'm going to use liquid, what's it called there? Liquid wagons and liquid trucks. Don't the liquid truck hold 3,200? I'm not sure yet. I am not sure yet. Okay. Let's get, pretty sure that's right. Let's get a better perspective here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that might not be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3 and a half. No, that's right. I thought that was the YouTube video I saw. Said it's possible. It might be the case that it's 3,200. I do not recall. I haven't gotten to it yet. All right, let's get. It's on this square, so it keeps that nice and aligned. It's on this set of tiles. Like that and that. And do I have it just curving out immediately? Yes. Okay. I like to try to keep things as consistent as possible, but we want it right there. Is that correct? I'm gonna have to check now. 1, 2. Oh, it is because it's constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So that is the transition. Did I do that correctly? Yeah. So this is where it comes out. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. It's on. Oh, I'm gonna have to go take a look. I hate being so persnickety sometimes. It's on this line. Okay. Yeah, that's why it's different. Because say the liquid trucks were more reliable or better than doing the trains. They said the package was better for the trains. Yeah, I do remember that they've said that putting packaged on the trains is more efficient. Let's just put it anywhere here to get it aligned. Yeah, that word. The word that pretty much dictates everything in this game. All right, and I actually want that to go up. So we're gonna put in a stackable. Where is it? There. I hate that word. Let's see. Why is that? there. That should be right. Surprised I got so much Final Fantasy XIV music playing right now. Oh, look at that. It's exactly where it needs to be. I mean, that makes sense. So we don't need to fuss around with that too much. I want things to go my way and be pretty or fun and not the E word. The word that shall no longer be named. That is a completely fair opinion. If you do the things the way you want to do it, I mean, this is satisfactory. You can play this game in so many different ways. No wrong way to play this game. The only wrong way is if you're not having fun. Let's see. All right, so then we want to get the merger set up, and we can get this next series. The only wrong way to play is what Thor is doing. Yeah. Ow! What was that for? I'm just playing the game. Leave me alone. Let's see. Being a noob. I'm being a noob? Unbelievable. Well, I used to do mods too, but apparently even those are gone to hell. It depends on which mods. I have yet to actually do any mods myself. I think that's right there. I do, however, I think there is a modded run where it's like, it's a different version. I think I saw I Am Kibitz try it out. I don't remember the name of it. Oh no, it's Satisfactory Plus. Satisfactory Plus. I wonder how that's actually works now with this new update. And that one was pretty intense. Well, all nodes pure. This one in this playthrough, if that's what you're referencing, is random. It's randomized. So it's the same number of pure nodes and impure nodes as a normal playthrough. They're just randomized around the map. Yes, I'm right here. Yeah, smart Alec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Better than being a dumbass. Yeah? What is it? What is it whenever I get upset, somebody and I get saying, "Oh, I'm so pissed off." Well, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. It's like, thanks. That's really helping right now. True. Oh, god damn it. Every single one of those I think is wrong. But some people like being pissed on. I mean, we don't kink shame here. I mean, maybe we do, but I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in my streaming career to figure out if that's what we do here or not. Let's see. But I used to use all the nodes pure mod on a friend server. Oh yeah. Yep, you can actually do that out of the game, out of the box now with the game. You can select all pure nodes. Which is pretty nice, actually. That kind of gives it... because we were trying to be creative. Yep. Sometimes it is kind of just nice to build things for the aesthetic. I have seen some pretty crazy builds from what, Total X Clips channel. Some pretty absolutely insane stuff that people have done. I am definitely not. I like to take some time to try to get things lined up, but I do not have that much patience for some of the things that they've done. It's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, just an email. Just an email. All right. We are doing copper rotors, the alternate recipe, because it's actually more. I'm going to use that E word again. I'll skip it actually. It's the E word. We're using. It's more E word here. And again, we're going to just do 12. No, 1 divided by 12. 1 divided by 12. That's not right. 1 divided by... If I can type, holy shit. Why does that seem different? One divided by 12. Is that right? Or maybe because I can't go any lower. Because that's using so little clock speed. It's going down to 1%. Doing this underclocking sounds even more miserable somehow. It has been a challenge. I will say that. I've actually enjoyed it though. I don't know why. Maybe I just like putting myself through really painful scenarios. What do they call that? Masochistic. But I've been enjoying it. I think it's a pretty cool challenge. Look at his base. And this is just to get 2 or 3. Yeah. Yeah. This is just for phase 1. I started with the same except 5x elevator a week ago-ish. Yeah, so you're doing the 5x electricity and 2x build cost. And that 2x build cost stacks fast. But yeah, this is just for phase 1. We're not even done yet. We're going to try to get 1 per minute smart plating, and I'm going to have a total of 4. Have to feed doggos, actually feed them food or they die. Let's see. Oh, in the creative mode? Let's see. Yeah, the ratio is wild. The power production is also actually tricky. Yes, it is. It is very tricky. If you don't use the right chain, you will get a net loss of power. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I made a YouTube video. Or I didn't make it specifically, but I did make it. I've been documenting this this whole thing so far on my YouTube channel, and it actually is less efficient to use solid biofuel. That is 100% accurate. You have to use was it biomaterial? Why is my brain not thinking? Biomass, just straight up biomass. All right. So now for the logistics. Let's put that there. Yes, normally 1.25, which is, yeah, I think it doesn't take much for your, it doesn't take much to upset that balance for the solid biofuel. Biomass is better than solid biofuel. Yep. And actually last stream, I think Ice, if you're still here, we actually did look at compacted coal, and I think it's ever so slightly more efficient to use compacted coal, but I gotta ask though, are you using geothermals? Not yet. The plan right now is to get smart plating set up because it's going to take about 20 hours for it to chew through anyway. I've calculated after I'm done. It's going to take about 20 freaking hours to get to phase 1 once we even get this up and running. So during that 20 hours, I'm going to go out and get geothermal. And then that will also carry into phase 2. I'm trying to be as much of, trying to scale things up or keep things going into phase 2 as much as possible. That way kind of, you know, reduces the work on the next phase. It gives them the work that I'm doing here more value. Let's see. I don't want it there. So I don't mind spending a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mind spending a lot of time on these builds if I know they're probably going to stay there for the rest of the playthrough. And that's wrong. Dang it. From my count, compacted coal is less than regular, but I'd be happy to see your numbers if you're willing to share. I don't really have the numbers. I could go through it on Satisfactory Modeler. We kind of just did a real high level because I'd come back from like a 2-week break and I hadn't played Satisfactory for like 2 weeks and I kind of forgot how to use the tool. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think it had like maybe 30 megajoules more energy. But because you have to process it more in an assembler, you end up the heck? Oh, that's an easy fix. You end up losing all that efficiency or that power, the extra power from it. So it's almost negligible, or it is negligible. That. All right, I think it's 3 from 2 from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if you underclock the compacted coal, it could be more, I guess. I didn't even allow underclocking because of that rabbit hole. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's pretty even, and by the end of it, does it really make sense to put in that much effort for so little gain? I would say probably not. I haven't actually sat down and done it yet. We've kind of just did a high level like overview on Satisfactory Modeler. But from what we saw from that, it was maybe, but probably not. Let's see. It actually is taking me longer because I'm being so finicky about how I want this set up. But again, like I said, if I feel like I'm not going to actually have to mess around with this ever again for like the rest of the playthrough, I don't see why not taking a few extra moments to get it set up nice. All right. Whoa. Fun to see people actually tackling this, though. Yes, I know. I haven't actually seen too many other people, any of the bigger content creators, tackle this problem, or not this problem, but this game mode yet. I think I saw. Oh, I can't remember his name now. It's a little bit weird one. Zhao, I think is in his name. You want to know something really cursed about power? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. He started, but I'll give him credit. He did it on all impure nodes as well. That sounds like that's pretty terrible. I have an idea of how I would negotiate around it, but it still sounds really awful. My math is right, coal power is the best option all the way through till rocket fuel. I'll have to look into that. Because I thought regular fuel was a pretty big step up, and it might be more so in this playthrough because you're losing with the having to pull in the coal and spend energy on mining coal, and then also spending energy pumping up water. It's a lot less efficient to process than fuel, but I don't know because there is some oil processing that has to go on along with that. So that'll be a thing we figure out once we get there. That was a future Thor problem. And people used to call me crazy for using the refined power mod back in the day. I'm not sure which one that is. It's always a Thor problem. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's true. I think that's right. Yeah. All right. I'm actually starting to get pretty nervous here. No, I mean Thor is a problem. Oh, geez. Wow, good one, man. You got me. You got me. One, two, 3, 4. You ought to see the problem. Hey, I made a YouTube short about that, actually. I got about 1,000 views. Nice. What'd you think of it? What'd you think of the edits? Comedy gold, yeah. Do you like the sound effects I added to it? And the visual effects? I thought it was funny. Oh, damn it. It has wind generators, water generators, and steam power. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Is that are those like the, are they phase 1 alternatives? And Satisfactory Plus has refined power generators. At some point, I kind of want to do a Satisfactory Plus playthrough. We'll see how I feel after this one. I know, I think I Am Kibitz was thinking about doing a run like this, but he's still busy with his current playthrough with his massive nuclear power plant. So he's going to be working on that for a while. He may do another one. I don't know. He's been working on that project for a long time. A couple of years now, I think. And Satisfactory Plus has refined power generators built in. Oh. I'll have to take a look at that at some point. Let's see. Screws. Okay, so that should get screws set up. And in fact, that should get this set up too. Oh, no, I need... Okay. They have wind generator in tier 1. Nice. Nice to get some renewable energies going by then. And then they upgrade in higher tiers. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Now, does that operate kind of similar to geothermal where it like oscillates in power? Water and steam unlock with tier 3. I'm actually interested to see how that even works. Oh shit. No, I need one more of these. Like, how does hydro work? All right, before we get too carried away, I would like to make sure all of this is working. So let's get the power hooked up and we'll start figuring out if I didn't miss something. Then it's just the smart plating factory. And we'll finally, it'll be a kind of a momentous occasion. We'll finally have one smart plating per minute. More near the waterfalls. That makes sense. Yep. You gotta have, yeah, that definitely makes sense. So you'd be doing stuff over there. I thought you said it was 3 or 4. It will be a total of 4 smart plating per minute. Once I'm done, I want to try to get it started to have actually, you know, some progress made and also set up the space elevator. So then it's just a matter of scaling this up. So while that's being scaled up, lag there, what was that? So I will have a total of 4 smart plating per minute, but I'm getting 1 smart plating per minute set up now to just make progress. And then I'll start building the next tier, then it'll be 2 per minute, and then 3 per minute, until I get the full 4 per minute online. Time to AFK while you sleep to run it. Oh my god. Listen, I could have messed something up. I probably did. Actually, I know I've got a couple of power poles I still need to hook up. So 100% you did. Yep, I'm not gonna lie. I guarantee there's something I missed. This is a pretty big build after all. We did do a test last week though, so we're probably in good shape. It's gonna be probably a few minor things here and there, but that is the age-old saying you'll hear me a lot on the stream say, and just in general, if it ain't tested, it don't work. It's just that simple. Well, I mean, unless you're orcs from 40k, that's just completely unfair. If they believe it works, it works. I wish that worked for me in my job. You fucked up by setting it to 100 elevator, 5x power, and 2x build cost. You may have a point there. Okay, all right, fine. The water generator gives 50 megawatts per node. The wind gives 15 megawatts per unit, but are limited by the height of placement. Okay, that makes sense. So it's kind of like, what you call it there, in city skylines. There are certain areas that you would want to set up your wind power plants that were more effective than others. Like you would want to set it up on a higher area. So far, the only thing I think is actually annoying is that the blueprint machine isn't available till halfway through phase 2. Yep. I really wish I had blueprints right now. I really, really do. This is very painful to do without blueprints. If I had blueprints, this would be done by now. And they have to be 4 foundations separation. Okay, so you can't just spam them. Yep. You can't just spam them wherever. Oh yeah, I'd easily be done with this by now if I had blueprints. That's a good way of balancing it. That's a good way of balancing it. Because if you just had it there, you wouldn't do anything else but just spam wind power. All right, we're gonna get this first tier online. These first two stages of production, so that way we can have rotors and iron plate set up. This should be mostly set up. We're gonna find out here in just a minute. Hopefully the grid doesn't go down. We don't hear that dreaded noise of the grid going down. But I don't think we will. I actually haven't heard the grid go offline. I think since I've got the power plant set up, and that was the second or third video. Okay. Oh, right. I have it set up here. Do I want to turn everything else on? Yeah. Yeah, I will. All right, so I got to go back down here. All right, it's a pretty exciting moment here. We're getting super close to smart plating. And I think it's that one right there. All right, moment of truth. Let's hope the grid doesn't come offline. Yep, we're good so far. Although I still don't know if that's right, because that should have been a lot higher. Although it is coming down. Oh wait, no, that's right. It's only 1/4 of what I'm going to end up building. Let's see. But I built a factory with 6 floors and had tier 1 wind generators on, let's see, I'm going to say every floor, or even floors, maybe, around the outside of the building. That's actually pretty cool. It's kind of
Pioneer happy. Grid isn't fried. We don't pay you to be happy.
You pay me? You guys are getting paid? You pay the pioneers, Ada? All right. Oh, we also need to reroute the... We'll get that in a minute.
Nope. Pay is a lie.
Pay is a lie. Dang it. That's just the thing that they motivate you for. Well, this is just your intern phase. You'll get paid eventually. So then you work real hard to try to get on payroll, and then that just never happens. All right, well, look at all the red. Look at all the red over here. Holy crap. Someone ruined this song for me. Well, it's a Creedence. If you're on Twitch, you can hear it. And it sounds like he's saying there's a bathroom on the right. And it's just like, I have never unheard that ever since. You get a new body when you die. That is the pay.
Fix-It doesn't cover expenses either. You're minus $1 million and counting.
What is this? Star Rupture? Jesus. Star Rupture is basically the same idea. You're prisoners, or you've got a huge debt to pay off, and it's, you know, really hard work and very little pay. And if anything happens to you, or you have to, you know, resurrect, they tack it to your friggin' bill. So it's like you almost never get $2 million.
$2 million.
Jesus, I don't got that kind of money. Who's got that kind of money in this economy? Oh, that's a easy one. Let's see. That looks correct.
That's a you problem then.
Of course you'd say that, Ada. Of course you'd say that. Everything's a me problem. Until stuff's not getting built. And then you're like, let's save the kittens and puppies, huh? That's not right. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait for daisy chaining too. Daisy chaining will be amazing. Don't have to do this nonsense. All right, so oh, and we're also missing a belt. Wow. Mind the mess here. There we go. Okay. So that gets the Caterium hooked up. And yes, I am using Caterium, or using fused wire. What is going on with my frame rate here? Okay, I guess it's just something weird about the game. That one is at least correct. So far, so good. Yeah, now our capacity is up to 970. We'll get that figured out here in a minute. Oh, that's because these aren't even hooked up yet. Ooh. Oh, well, I have also the mall still hooked up. That doesn't account for the mall. I have to switch between the two first. Okay, that looks good, and that looks good. Okay, here comes the first bit of iron plate. Now, I want to hook up these contraptions. I think they recycled Ada from the Portal game and never changed GLaDOS's mentality. That is quite possible. I would say that's at least an inspiration, at the very least. Let's see, there. Right there. That one's not hooked up by the looks of it. Yep, we made a mistake. We done goofed. Let's see. But that's kind of an easy one to fix. Or I should say, I done goofed. Random might not like it that I bundle it in with him. Good enough. I'm not going to be awfully persnickety about it. What do you need daisy chaining for? You have power pole. Daisy chaining, you can just hook up directly to the machines. So I can literally, once you unlock it, I don't need to have power poles. I can just go connect, connect, all the way down the line. You dumb goofed. That's an unusual thing, or that's a usual thing on this stream. Yeah. Cheater. Actually, that's a new feature in the game. With update 1.2. Juice power poles. We'll see. One pole to do all the machines instead of one pole per machine. The problem with that is I could do it out here, but it just looks so messy in my opinion. Use power poles like a normal Pioneer. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied to not use daisy chaining. What is this? Peer pressure. I did nothing. Oh, I didn't even hook up power here yet. Wow. That's embarrassing. Let's see. We need this to be... that is not reinforced iron plate. We need this to be... copper. And... let's divide that by 2. Uh-oh, you can't go any lower than 1? Oh. That's a problem if you can't go any lower than 1. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. They stole daisy shading from the modders. That might be true. Okay. This changes things a little bit. Huh. You cannot go less than 1%. I did not realize that on clock speed. Do not care if they paid him for it. Let's see. Well, a good idea is a good idea. Okay, so... I guess then... I'm gonna have to do 1 divided by 6. Maybe. What if I do 1 divided by 8? And then 1 divided by 10 even. Yeah, you can't go any lower than that. All right, that's an interesting development. Something I didn't really think about. But yeah, just a cutoff. 10 is kind of hard to do because it's awkward. Well, no, it should still work. All right. I guess the other question is it really that much of a problem? Why don't we come back to this? If it ends up being a problem, we'll delete one of these and call it good. Because it might be a little over-engineered anyway. So we'll leave it as is. You're only talking maybe a few megawatts over at this point anyway. So it's not okay. Coffee Stain actually talked about the mods they put into settings on a live stream podcast, and that they paid the modders a large check for the ones they added into the game. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's like an incentive to mod the game, and I don't see that as a problem. I see that as an absolute win, even. The game gets better, modders get motivated or incentivized to make contributions. The players get more content. I see that as an absolute win. All right, so there's the rotors. And I think I need to start passing in more materials, which we'll get to. Why don't we shift that over now? Because that's going to take a little while to ramp up. Coffee Stain looks like a pretty cool company to work for. That's why we have daisy chains, all node and pure random nodes. I said that completely wrong, but that's okay. Yep. That is great. Keeps the content, keeps the game fresh. So now we'll actually start feeding the resources to the smart plating factory instead of the mall. Isn't that just neat? Just like that. Easy peasy. Once you have it set up, of course. Okay. There's the resources on the way up. Let's see, so that should be coming up here pretty soon, right? I would think so. Just want to make sure it's actually working before I leave. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, one's empty. I like watching item waterfalls and a whole bunch of stuff being lifted up in the same area. I think it's just kind of soothing to me. I don't know why. It's just soothing to watch all of this just be transported on these conveyor belts. All right. I'm pretty sure that's working now. Resources are flowing in. Now, if they would input some of my other favorite mods in it. What are your favorite mods? I haven't even touched mods yet. I am on a vanilla playthrough. I guess you could call me a purist. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, this is only supposed to be about 70 per minute, so it's not going to completely fill the belt. Ones that make the game better. Well, yeah. All right. Oh, I still haven't had that. I haven't got that hooked up yet. And I didn't hook up power on this side, so let's go ahead and do that. Whoa. Kind of mods, kind of curious now, what kind of mods would I make if I were going to do something that's satisfactory? I don't know. It's like, ignore the technical, you know, knowledge and just kind of go for it. I have heard people say having destroyable buildings to make it a little more like Factorio thrown out there. And if you're going to do that, that means you have to have some way of defending your base. And if you have that, that means you need to have turrets added to the game. I will not be using them when I get back to it, but Structural Solutions mods, the clock mod, and the container screens mod. Let's see. I think I know the clock mod. Then you can like permanently set it to noon. That one I know a lot of people use. That one's really, in my opinion, like benign. It's like, yeah, sure, it doesn't day-night cycle. That's fine. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to work, you know, during the day. For me, I actually like seeing the day-night cycle. Ooh, that reaches nice. Okay. That jumps up to 1400. See, this is why I'm doing all the underclocking. It jumps up to 1400 megawatts just like that. Insane. Where's all my iron plate? Oh, it's still getting down there. It's going to take a little while to get there. Oh, this one did not even get hooked up. Whoops. All right. Oh, we got a little red over there. All right, we'll get to it. All right, there's green there, yellow there, all green here. We like to see green. Let's see. No, the 4 o'clock mod I use just puts real time and game time on screen. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. On screen to show how long you have been playing. Oh, okay. I do actually kind of do like that. All right, what the heck is going on here? Oh, I forgot to just hook it up. I placed it. I just never hooked it up. All right. $2,000 megawatts. Hopefully, I mean, it's got the reason why it's so high still is because the underclocking reduction doesn't take effect until it starts building. So all these still say 75. And so until it starts actually constructing stuff, it won't update on the grid. It keeps track of total game time on the save. Gotcha. Actually, well, I think even on the save file, maybe that's something new in when they release the game. The save file actually holds on to your hours played, or game time rather. Okay. I wonder. Should I actually reroute these back this way? It would save space. It would utilize the space that's in the middle that I wouldn't be normally using. I'm kind of thinking about doing that, actually. Because there's this wide swath of space that's just not going to get used if I kind of just keep going in a, like, Y pattern. Speaking of timer, it's 2 hours right there. Yes, it does, but the mods display it on the screen above the compass. Yep. Let's see. Yes, it just shows it live on screen, and that's fair. I'm actually thinking about doing that. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to hook it up right here. And I'm just going to have the smart plating in the center. I like that. Because otherwise all this space is just going to waste. All right, so let's see if we can find the center then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Right there is the center. And I think that should be enough. Of course, to counting again. So the container screen mod puts a sign on every container moving amount and type of items in it. Oh, so does it update it automatically rather than having to, like... That's actually something that should be in the game, I think. I think item containers or... Nice. Or it's a special container that has signs on it. So later, it's something like an unlock later. I think that's a good idea, actually. I would like to see that implemented in the game. Now that you say that, an automatically updating screen on a storage container. That's a very good idea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So right there is where we want to put this. All right, let's see if we can get this going. It's going to be right here on this one. And that is going to be the start of it. I'm actually liking this design idea here. And I'm out of cable. Frick. So let me just check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Just want to make sure things are working on the YouTube stream, and they are, as far as I'm aware. Man, the first YouTube stream was a little sketch. I had to do some technical stuff, but not too unusual. Actually, this will be the 1 week anniversary. We really want to go that way with it. You know what? I'm tired of climbing and running all the way over there. We're gonna put in a ladder from here up there. It's a really tall ladder. That'll work. Eventually, so you will see that I have no walls set up yet, and there's a reason for that. And that's because constructing walls takes resources, and the more resources I consume, the more fuel I have to go get. And I don't want to do that. So that's going to become a problem to solve or a task to do after I get power automated. There's also a mod for item counter for belts so you can limit flow. Interesting. So if you need 12 items per minute, you can adjust it, but I hear there's a splitter for that now. There's the splitter doesn't, I don't think there's anything in game to bottleneck or throttle belts. You can set up like lane balancers, I think. Add BRB. Okay, yep. I'll respond here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just continue. Oh, of course. I gotta go grab reinforced iron plate. Okay, I gotta stop using that. Ow, I know! There's an ad! Blame Twitch! I blame you. You always blame me. Nothing new there. Let's see. It's gonna be a pretty good stream tonight, I think. It's gonna be a pretty good stream. It's a little tight on logistics, but I think I can just move it in here a little closer. And we'll be good. It'll be all good. It's good in the hood, as the kids say these days. I don't know if that's what they actually say, but I'm just gonna go with it. I just had to apply for affiliate. Yeah. Welcome back. I completely forgot what we were talking about. I've got the attention span of a goldfish sometimes. Oh, we were talking about the splitters. So no, I don't think there's any direct device or contraption to throttle the speed or the output rates of belts, but there is a belt counter now. There is a belt counter now. Really, what else do I need? That was weird. There's a belt reader, I should say. All right, so we just have this last one hook up. Ooh, here we go. Here we go, fellas. Smart plating. All of this has led to this point. 1 divided by 12. That's 1.12. I hate sometimes typing things. Okay, perfect. There's a programmable splitter and it can adjust flow rate. It can? I know there's an adjustable, I know there's a programmable splitter. I do not know how you unlock it. I know there's a programmable splitter, but I didn't realize it had the, that would be news to me. I know you can set priority with the programmable splitters. Because it's like a smart splitter on steroids. Because you can do filtering of multiple items instead of just one, I think is what the smart splitter does. Total Eclipse showed it on a video. I will have to take a look at that. That's something I am not aware of. Or at the very least, I know you you can set it up. I know you can set up modules to what is it? It's a fixed output rate belt, and that might be something I want to try on this playthrough because I've never done it before. We'll just delete these for now because I think it's actually going to go out that far. Do, 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 do. Any Final Fantasy 14 enjoyers out there? I personally haven't played since Endwalker. This one, how do I have it set up? That one's the higher one. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of awkward. It wouldn't matter either way. So I just got to pick one. In this case, it's to the right. We'll make this one higher. That's the case. Yeah. Later. But then I'm not sure of anything as I cannot test things for myself yet. Fair enough. I only found out Daisy chaining 3 days ago. I have yet to even try it. It looks pretty amazing. All right. Maybe I'll set up the power lines first. Have all that in the way. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we haven't heard the power grid go down yet, so I mean that's good. Let's see. Still at well, we're better than what we were before. We're down to 1350. What's going on over here? I feel like we're missing some copper. This should be coming out a lot faster. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the problem. There we go. A bottleneck on belts. But this is looking good. This is all green. Super green. Anyone watched The Fifth Element? I say super green because it's a quote from that movie. All right, other than that, this is looking good. Did I miss something here? Yes, I did. I knew there was daisy chain mods, but was told it is a MAM research thing now. It is. That is correct. I've seen The Fifth Element 24 times or so. It is probably close to one of my favorite movies. It is an amazing movie. Grew up watching that movie. Bruce Willis. I can't remember her last name, but Mia Jovovich. Let's see, Chris Tucker. And who plays Zorg? I can see his name. I can see his face, but can't think of his name. It's like Rodney? No. What's his name? Wahlberg. Wahlberg? Can't think of his name, but he's played in a lot. So don't have any iron plate yet. It's getting there. They don't make movies like that anymore, unfortunately. That's wrong. There we go. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't have enough. Wow. Makes sense why things aren't adding up here. It's one of the Wahlberg brothers that played Zorg. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to Google it, I think, here in just a second. But again, such a good movie. Multipass. Let's see, what else? Bada boom, big bada boom. Pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Is it Corey Freeman? Corey Friedman? I'm going to look this up now. Let's see. Where is this? Zorg. Let's see. Yeah, Zorg Fifth Element. Very first thing right there. Wow. Zorg Fifth Element. Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Gary Oldman. It was Gary Oldman. Let's see. Get back over there. Such a good movie. I couldn't remember either. I couldn't remember either, so no, all good. Gary Oldman. He's been in a lot of stuff too. And speaking of people that have been in a lot of stuff, I don't know if you saw, if anybody's seen John Wick 4, but there's the guy that announces or hosts the duel at the end is, what's his name? It's not Dan. It's Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown. And he also voices Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob. And so every time I hear his voice, it's like, it's Mr. Krabs. What are you doing here? I've not seen 4, seen 3. Same. I've just seen it on YouTube Shorts. I really liked 1. 2 was pretty good. I think 3 kind of started to sputter out for me because it was kind of the same thing, just a different coat of paint. Maybe a little bit of a hot take here. It just started feeling a little repetitive. Like, the fight scenes were really good in 1 and fresh because they actually took into account reloads. Like, most movies don't account for reloads. They just have like somehow a pistol magazine that's got like 50 let's see. That's interesting. That's the first one here. Interesting. I guess I'm having a pretty good night if I'm having spam messages in here. Yeah. Nice try. Nice try. Sound alerts is marked as spam. I got it set up. Good. Let's see. What am I doing here? Setting this up here. Put that there. All right, 1. We've almost got the smart plating, guys. Smart plating is almost set up. at least a quarter of it. Oh, for God's sakes. Iron plates. All right, let's see. Iron plate. Or maybe that's just Twitch detecting the spam. Either way. Here we go.
Parallel lines have so much in common, but it's a shame they'll never meet.
Good one. I like that one. No, really, we believe you. Where is the white coat, Fred? No, you stay right there. I'm missing. My goldfish brain forgot what we were referencing. No, we want it there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. You being a bit crazy. I probably said that at some point. I just don't remember. Random years caught me on that, haven't you? I know you're lurking in here somewhere. Probably. So I've been on a Hellraiser and saw Binge as of late. I am not sure what you're referencing. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Is that a series? Films. Oh, okay. I don't think I know those films, to be perfectly honest. Oh, we have a perfect space to funnel in reinforced iron plate. I love it. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Look at that. Would you just look at that? It's like it was made to be. I haven't really seen the Hellraiser. Never really seen the Hellraiser films. Like a glove. Actually, yeah, it's perfect. I can't even believe it. I'm so happy I'm doing this because look at this. I got these 3 all hooked up, perfectly spaced. And then it's going to be the space elevator probably right around here. That'd be kind of cool. Put the space elevator right on top of the item bus. Ooh, that's super cool. Man, this is turning out pretty great. I'm gonna backtrack a little. Unfortunate, but so close now. Oh, so one problem that this does have though is I do need to move this out. Actually, no, I don't, because I'm being silly. Let's come out here. It's always the bus. Guess Factorio leaves a mark. It did, actually. It did. I got a lot of inspiration from the item bus for this playthrough for Factorio, so... Yeah, fine, you're being far too efficient. Start over. Oh, man! I gotta start a new playthrough? Shit. Got this far, just about ready to start a... Just about ready to start a, smart plating. Now I gotta restart. Man. Actually, I want to adjust that just a little more. Let's put it right there. There we go. And that will split down this way into that. And I haven't got this part finished yet. The last little segment here, guys. Then we're going to have smart plating. Oh, yeah. I am wicked excited. Wicked. Wicked, Bob. I still do not believe you. Really? Really? No. Oh, we're so close, though. We're so close. Not seeing any. Oh, okay. Just give it a little more time. Just give it a little more time. I promise. We're getting there. That's not right. Dang it. This is indeed the smart plating sub-factory. I'm almost done hooking it up. All the other components are working, and oh, damn it. The last one has had to be difficult. But this will be a huge milestone for the playthrough. Huge milestone. Not an actual game milestone, but a milestone nonetheless. All right. Put this last balancer here. Oh, this is wrong. Shit. And yes, I am doing load balancers, unfortunately, because it would take too long to spin up otherwise. And Satisfactory crashes as he tries to connect the last belt. Hey, listen, don't jinx it. I actually had a crash earlier today. It actually crashed my entire computer. No, and I'm not paying attention. Damn it. Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it. I mean, there is that 15-minute autosave, so it wouldn't be terrible, but it would still be kind of annoying. Let's see. Yes, this one. Set up here. Oops. And again, look how perfect. Look how perfect this fits. Unbelievable. I didn't even plan that. Insane. Let's see, how far out do I want to go? How far out did I go here? Let's go out to here. That'll look good. I did not even plan that. No, the autosave becomes corrupted and you have to delete all save files. Oh my god. Nightmare scenario here. I don't know what I would do if that actually happened. Like, seriously, that would be brutal. How do I want to deal with this? Probably right there. And it does need to be right there. Oh, okay. I don't know if I had it in me to do it all over again. Is that how I wanted to do it? That's how I'm doing it now. Screw it. I know what I would do as it has happened to me in update 7. Oh, damn, dude. It took a break. I know I would probably take a break. All right, where's my reinforced iron plate? I'm actually going to adjust this. I don't want it that close. Oh, yeah, that clipping is... Ugh. All right, we're getting really close, gentlemen. What's going on with this, though? Oh. This is going to take 2,250 seconds. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. I took a break until update 8 was released and started. Or started it, yeah. Is this correct? .8 per minute. That can't be right. No, that should be right. Because 12 times 8 there would be 1 per second. Let's see. I forget that there's a calculator in here. 0.08 times 12 is 0.96. It's still a little off. It's 0.33. We don't really have access to that. 3. It's a little bit under. That should actually fix that. Let me open up Satisfactory Modeler. All right. Whoa. Modeler. Here we go. 2. This is for stitched iron plate. Clock speed is 2. Well, whatever that is. 2.963%. But that's for 24. We changed this to only be 12. Oh God, now what is it doing? .24 machines limit, 24 assembler. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. But. I mean, that's now 5.83%. So that's not right either. This is annoying. Let's see, let's disconnect these. Whoops. What the heck? delete that. Clear connections. Clear connections. Running into some wonky stuff here there. No, we don't want 24. We only want... What's the part limit on this? I'm not going to be able to know that. Frick. That's me, not you. So, 1. Is it 11.25, I think? Yes. Something's a little weird with this. So it's half that. 5 and 5/8. Weird. That's what it says according to this. All right. So then we want to make this 24 or 12. 12. No, it can't be. 4 and 1/6. No, that doesn't make any sense. We only need 4. So there we go. What the hell? Why is this thing bonking out on me here? No, that seems to be correct. Maybe I'm just wrong. So 2.963%. Interesting. And then calculator. 0.167 times 12. No, that's too much. I'm going to divide that by 2 then. Yeah, 0.835. So that is correct. Just take this and divide it by 2. Yep. That is what we want. So it's just going to take a very long time to get that to 1 per minute. Is this one even constructing? Yes. Okay. So it's just going to be a little while till we get our reinforced iron plate. Okay, there's our rotors. So, like I was saying, I do not see them. Let's see. What was it? Over 2,000, like 2,250 seconds? Divided by 60. Yeah, we're not getting any for a little while. I didn't realize that was going to take that long. That's kind of crazy. It's going to take 37 minutes to construct in real time. What the hell is this game right now? 2, 3. Okay, just go up. Okay. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could jumpstart it. No, we can't. I was gonna say, oh, I'll just hand feed it into the machine. It's like, no, that's not gonna work either. I mean, I could hand feed it into this machine. But how long is this gonna take, too? Actually, I don't know. Probably pretty close to long. Yeah, 0.8 per minute. And just think 1 hour and 37 minutes, and you need, I need 5,000. I do believe. No, is it 5,000? Must be 5,000. Let's see. Can I set up the space elevator real quick? Not right now. No. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I haven't got this power hooked up yet. Dang. All right, let's do that. I mean, we got time. Well, that does kind of take the wind out of the sails. I'm not gonna lie. With it taking that long. Yeah, it's 5,000 because normal was 50, and that's times 100 is, yeah, 5,000. Yep. Sounds about right. All right. So sometime next month. No. We'll have something by the end of stream. We'll have something by the end of the stream. I have faith. Okay, that one I've almost got set up, so kind of interesting. Get up there. Dang it. The one downside... can't freaking get up there. Are you kidding me? Yikes. Yeah, we didn't have power hooked up anyway, so we got some time. But it will be a little while. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll actually have it curve out a little. I mean, I do have an entire, 3 more levels of this I need to build. So, yeah. All right, so now that's all hooked up. You may have something, but not enough to unlock phase 2. No, that's going to take quite a bit longer. So that looks good. We have it set up. Now we just gotta wait for it. See, are any of these kind of close to being built? Oh, no, we're getting close. We're 90%. So what, that's gonna be another 3 minutes? Problem is, that's gonna get distributed. Oh, there's some right there. There's some right there. Oh, there's some right there, too. So we'll get this up and running soon. No worries here. I just need another wave of rotors. Should be coming up pretty soon. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Is that correct? Let's see. I think we need to actually upgrade this to Mark IIs. That's part of the problem there. Kind of? No, I don't think that's the only problem. What's going on here? No screws. We're screwed. We're screwless even. Really? I think the user error is the problem. Actually, it was. What's going on, Bjorn Smith? What's going on? I mean, technically, it's all user error. So, yeah. Just relaxing to transport fever. I'm not sure what that is. Is that time for a Spotify lookup? All right, so there's some stuff going on over here that I don't like. What's this yellow going on? Is it full? It might be full. Yeah, it's just full. I gotta check my... Well, that may not even be a problem as long as this is getting fed the appropriate rate. Hey, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Just will take a little time for that to fill up. So logistics game, new Team Fortress 3. Oh, no shit. If that's what that is. It's coming out this year, but Team Fortress 2 was about managing supply routes on land, rail, sea, and air. Can never have enough screws. That's actually true. Have you considered how you will handle power draw late game? Not yet. Not yet. Carefully. Very carefully. I am not worried. I do not have to wait for my game as I usually set up to take 10 plus smart plates per minute and I only need 50. Yeah, that you're gonna, yeah, you'll burn through that requirement pretty quick. Oh, Transport Fever 2 and 3. Gotcha. I was getting excited for Team Fortress 3. Let's see. It's probably because we're screwless. Oh, yep. Same side. That one doesn't even have that one. You just ignore that. Just ignore that.
I believe it is because user is a pervert.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on. What a bloody Kleenex. What are you talking about? Now I'm confused. I missed it. It's going over my head. From some napkin math, it seems that the more complicated power plants cost more power than they provide. Though I guess underclocking mostly solves it. Yes, I am trying to, or I am right now, utilizing the nonlinear scaling of underclocking. So you may underclock to 10%, but you're actually saving, like, you're actually only consuming like 5% power or something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's not linear to the clock speed. So I'm taking advantage of that mechanic to be able to conserve power. It's either that or a very meaty starfish. I am very confused. I am very, very confused. All right, so those are green, super green. Why are they yellow? It's idle. Why are you idle? Oh. This is something I learned about the game. Oh, it needs 104 screws. Okay, still filling up. End of the world as we know it. Oh, this is working now. Okay, perfect. Yep. This looks good now. So now are we building anything yet? Not yet. We almost have enough reinforced iron plate there. Oh, we got a bunch of rotors here. Oh. Whoops. Never ending problems. I thought something looked kind of weird over here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The first smart plating. First smart plating of the entire playthrough. All right, well, while that's building still, we can get the space elevator built. Those rotors do not seem to know where to go. Nope. They're a little lost. They need an adult. Those rotors needed an adult. Oh, you mean this? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about my hands. My actual hands. No, this is a bacon agark. Let's see. You eat it. See, like that. Bacon agark. But I can see the confusion. Or a helicopter. Or Patrick Star even. No, this is Patrick. Alright, I don't even know how that got on my hand inventory. Alright, so we have our our first smart plating being built. This is a momentous occasion even. So we gotta go down and we're gonna actually have to spend a lot. I think I'm just gonna put it right here. Let's see. Turning Factorio into a Doom clone. A much better use of the game. A Doom clone? Turning Factorio. You mean Satisfactory? I mean, I do have the chainsaw. Let's see. Iron plate. What do I need? Lots of things. Some wire also. Some cable. It's all coming together. This has been a huge amount of planning and work, but it's all coming together. I need more iron rods. Let's see. Did you see that Xbox has their new streaming service? Or not streaming service, but what you call it there? Cloud gaming. It is, looks a bit like a figment of your imagination to me. Let's see. Shoom. Shoom. All right. Let's go with the space elevator. Whoa. I kind of want to actually put it a little bit biased this direction. Surface too uneven. Ah. Ooh, that looks pretty good right there, huh? Yeah, I'll accept that. All right, 5,000 smart plating. I'm going to start with 1. Dreamer, dreamer, but you can... But can you put your head in your head? Oh no. I'm missing a reference here, I think. It's an interesting place for the space elevator, but it works. And it has been a while since we put the space elevator back. It actually was roughly in the same spot. It was down there-ish before. I kind of like it up here, though. This is awesome. This looks incredible. I mean, it's missing walls, but we're going to worry about that at phase 2. Oh, Aerosmith. I missed it. I'm sorry. My brain's getting a little fried here. But got some good tunes going on here. It's the lyrics. All right. Space elevator. After probably 80 hours, maybe a little less, 70, 80 hours, is now back in position. So 2 greens so far. Again, it's going to take like half an hour for each one to build. Oh no, it's only 750 seconds on this one. Ooh. Just the stitched iron plate takes a while. So, what is 750 seconds? Like 12 minutes or so. So we're about 6 minutes away from having the first smart plating. And it's still at 0 complete. I know. Let's see. I may actually have to put this... No, this should be fine-ish. Let's see. Let's put up a few walls. And I'm actually going to go out 1. It's close, but I don't have to go out that far all the way. I just go out this far at this area here. What is your expected smart plating per minute in total? It will be 4 per minute. So this whole thing here, not the top, but this, every floor is going to be 1 smart plating per minute. This whole ocean of machines, holy crap, is going to be 1 smart plating per minute per floor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep, that's about sums it up. I guess you do not need Mark II belts, and that was actually calculated to some degree. I didn't want to use Mark II belts as much as possible until I got to this area, until I got to the item bus. So all my source belts, yeah, those are all Mark I belts too, because I didn't want to spend too much on reinforced iron plate. So all those down there, those are Mark I. All the way out to there, Mark I. Yeah. And look, there's more. So it all converges to this area underneath here. I am very pleased actually how this design came out. Very, very pleased. And then this is the mall. This is exporting a bunch of buildable materials. So you can also say none of this is being, none of this is contributing to the smart plating. This over here, this is my hub and power plant. It's by far the smallest building. And yeah, there it is. There it is. Phase 1 hard mode in all its glory. Yup. I like to see all that green. So once it's set up, you're just farm biomass for 20.8 hours. Actually, about a third of that, because I think I've calculated that for every hour I collect resources or biomass, I get 3 hours of power or something like that. And with the rest of that time, I'm actually going to go out and get geothermal for phase 2. Because phase 2 uses quite a bit, or the coal itself is not very efficient. You end up losing like 20 to 35% power on automating resources. So the coal power, the coal miners, the water pumps. Water pumps take a lot of power. I mean, we can go over that here in just a second. I think I've got that set up now that this is kind of doing its thing. While we're waiting for smart plating to get over here. I think we got about maybe 2 more minutes till we get our first. This is the very first smart plating of this playthrough. We're over 100 hours in. 90% complete. The anticipation is killing me here. We're actually going to have 2. Let's see. It literally takes over 35 minutes to make for one of these machines to process reinforced iron plate. 2,160. So we actually reduced it a little, which is good. Or is that wrong? 1.4815. No, it's the same. It just hasn't started. Interesting. That one says 2,160. This one says 2,000. Maybe it just hasn't updated yet. But still, about a half hour. About a half hour to make freaking stitched iron plate. Oh, here it comes. There it goes. There it goes. The first one. This is your chance to say I was here. Come on, where'd you go? Huh? Huh? It disappeared. It just fucking disappeared. Where did it go? Yeah, and then it got ate by the machine. I don't know where it just went. What the frick? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. For some reason, that belt is not working. All right, here. That is just sent to the shadow realm. I know. Let's see. Why is it stopping? Let's see. What the hell is going on with this? Oh, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I hate that when that happens. Oh, man. It's like there was homework in college. There's that may not be completely inaccurate. Banned to the Shadow Realm. All right, we're going to put it... Oh, no, I want to follow it, because... There we go. All right. See this smile on my face. I'm very happy to finally... Oh, no, let's see. No, not an ad break. Okay. No, we'll pause. We'll pause for the ad break. I don't want to have people get gypped out on an ad break. I didn't see that was happening. Man, this is killing me. This is killing me. First that, then the ad break. Unreal. I mean, at this point, I could have just hand carried it over here and it would have been faster. Half off Domino's this week. I think that's a new conveyor bug introduced in 1.2. I've been noticing a lot lately, and I don't think I saw that beforehand. I actually don't think that's a bug with the merger. I think I literally just did this. And so it looked like it was complete, but you can see there's a little corner right here. I think that's what I ended up doing. I didn't hook it up to the right conveyor, to the merger. But it's really hard to see. All right, we should be back from the ad break on Twitch. We'll throw it. Oh, I've got 2 of them now. Yep, yeah, I think that's what it was. Makes sense. Does. All right, here we go. 2 out of 5,000. This is where it all starts. There it is. 2 out of 5,000. All right. So now we have to do this 3 more times. Yep. No problem at all. 3 more times. Oy vey. I cannot wait for blueprints. Holy shit. But progress begins. See, it didn't take a month. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
If you like watching smart plates being made, you can see this and more on the greatest podcast in the world, The Joe Rogan Experience. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on Twitch and YouTube.
Thank you, Joe Rogan. Thank you for the call to action for the channel. Much appreciated. And yes, the Joe Rogan Experience is fantastic. Does the assembler work in a blueprint machine? I believe it does. I mean, you are limited on size. What we can do is just get all of this set up on a block and just put down multiple blocks of blueprints. All right. So, finally, progression towards phase 1. We have done it. A little bit. The next part is to get the 5,000. So, let's start building the next floor. It's all green here. It's just gonna even so this is why I'm definitely doing load balancers. Can you imagine how long this would take to fully spin up? Holy crap. Are you still planning on using biofuel in phase 2? Is coal efficient enough to end biofuel use entirely? I think between using coal and geothermal, I think it's going to cover 90% of it. I will still keep it just in case it's still needed and I need a boost of power. But my current plan is to switch over to as much coal as possible. Yeah. And I know it's going to be a little bit tricky to balance that with making steel because you're using coal for power and production. So it's going to be an interesting balancing act. This would be easier if you could just copy paste the floor. Yep, I really wish there was a copy paste feature in this game, but there is not. Kind of like Factorio, there is a copy paste feature, but there isn't. That's something I think I'd like to see in the game at some point as well. I believe you need a Mark II blueprint machine for more than one assembler in a blueprint. Okay. Yeah, I think there is actually. No, I think I did see that there was a copy paste mod. No mods. No, I figured I'd just do no mods for this run too. You can save a lot of coal by using iron pipes. I did see that. I'm going to investigate it at some point once I get to that. And we'll see how much iron it takes. It does, you're right, it does save on the coal there. So I will have to see how that ends up working. It might be more power efficient too, because I think, is it foundries you got to send it through? And those might take up a lot of power. All right, let's go up to the next level here. The next level. So we don't need to go out that far. We're gonna funnel this down a little, so we can just go out that way. Although we're gonna need it. No, we won't need it for the next floors either. For steel, you need a foundry. Yeah, you still need a foundry for that. Yeah, steel. It's not ingots, is it? I think steel bars or steel beams. And that does bring up the next problem. Now I need to have a mall for the tier 2 or phase 2 parts. And I have a few, but I don't have steel set up yet. I need more iron plate. I might just go ahead and get the floor plans laid out for right now and just focus on that for a little while. It does feel good to finally have, I know it's only 2, but it does feel good to have that progress bar finally filled out after, 105 hours or so. And the Northern Forest really is no longer a forest. It's just the Northern. We're gonna need a lot of that, so take all of our iron plate. This is huge. Holy crap. Oh, well, I'll just delete that. For now, I think we're just going to lay out the floors for the next. Do everything in stages here. So you need phase 2 to get steel, so 5,000 smart plates sometime next month. Yeah. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I am probably going to try to progress a little bit off stream as well. I wanted to try to get this on stream, getting the smart plate done. And I'm kind of glad I timed that out pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit off stream kind of keep going because I also want to make this a video, but this is going to take a long time to make, and that was kind of a plan going forward. Is like, I know it's going to be quite frantic in the beginning, or semi-frantic in the beginning, where you know a lot's happening. But now, as you're progressing through the game, it's going to slow down a lot. I mean, hell, it's still gonna, once I get this fully online, it's still gonna take 20 hours to finish. sometime next month. I hope. Well, actually, technically, if we want to be technical about it, next month is a few days away, so it's technically not wrong. Just grab a whole bunch of concrete because we're gonna need a lot. Iron pipe guzzles iron like no tomorrow. Not very nice for large scale production. That I think was what I had found, and I had taken an initial look at it at like the Satisfactory wiki, and you are sucking up a lot of iron. You were not supposed to realize that. Hey, listen, I'm not just another pretty face. Where's Random when you need him? I'm waiting for it. If Random's in the chat, I'm waiting for him to pipe up here. Let's see. Jury is out on the. Okay, yeah, Random's not here, so you'll do it. Give me just a second. The beard hides the reality. Okay, okay. That's why I grow it out, okay? That's why I grow it out. Actually, I do kind of have a pretty flat chin. I'm not gonna lie. You can probably see it like that now. It's not terrible, but it does improve the jawline a little bit with the beard. All right, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take some time. Secretly, Thor has his baby fat still and gets embarrassed by his dimples when he smiles. I mean, I've been told I have good dimples. If that's your thing. I don't know if it is. Let's see. Okay, so we do need to go out a little further here. Okay. We can get rid of all of this. Not this. They make these weird things called razors that can correct those chin hairs. I know, I heard about those. They kind of, it sounds kind of scary though. I've heard like something called razor burn, something like that. I don't know, that sounds kind of scary. Let's put in, actually, I should have done that. Let's put in one more right there. He needs a hedge trimmer. Listen, if I need a hedge trimmer, I'm just gonna leave it grown out. I'll just leave it as is. Just get a huge neck beard. Not even worry about it. Get like, is it ZZ top there? Maybe even get myself like a top hat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a top hat, right? Hagrid by Halloween. Yeah, that'll work too. I mean, look, I am wearing 9 3/4 shirt. See? 9 3/4. So you can see that on stream, yeah. So I don't need to charge this anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm good. I was thinking a Bowie knife? Bowie knife? That one I'm not familiar with. I think right here. Okay. And we can repurpose that. It's kind of interesting. I'm happy about this so far. All right, that's the second floor. You don't know what a Bowie knife is. Youngins raise them up and send them to school. And what happened? No, I might know what it is. I might know what it is. It's not ringing any bells, though. Back in my day, you joined the Marines and you liked it. All right, we're gonna start clearing these out. No longer need. I liked having one tile of extra space. And then all three. Yeah, let's just hop down. I'm gonna start recycling some stuff because this is gonna take a lot. I am quite pleased with how the Twitch and YouTube integrated chat is working out. I think it's working, right? It should be working. I think I have seen it on stream. I've seen it on my OBS. I haven't really been paying attention to my preview, though. There's that. Do I want one more like this? Yeah. Actually, no, I don't think so. We can get rid of another layer here. Layers! As Shrek would say. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll have to get that later, but... Let's see. Delete that. Bowie knife, large straight single edge blade, named after James Bowie, who died in the Alamo. Okay, I think I know. Whoa. I filled up my chat. I'm gonna have to figure out if maybe I'll have to make that a little longer and wider here. Reminds me of a tabletop game. Yeah, that's actually a really long message. Not that that's huge of a problem. It's just I didn't realize you could write longer messages. You're set in the Wild West, and I was a Spanish doctor. Crit failed the medicine check to discover anything about a murder. Longer and wider. That's what she said. Good one. But nailed the charisma check. So as I stood up, I proudly proclaimed, this man was stabbed by a Bowie knife. Ignoring that guy was on the ground with a handle sticking out of his chest. No comment on who, when, how, or why. Yes, he is dead. See, I want to look at this up now. I want to look this up. A Bowie knife. We're gonna have an educational moment here. Let's see. And throw that over there. Bowie knife. Okay, okay. I've seen it. Yeah, okay. This is like the Crocodile Dundee knife. They're like, now that's a knife. Okay, so I just didn't know that's what it was called. Well, that's a knife. Actually, that one might be a little bit different, but kind of the same idea. It's basically the K-bar. All right, let's see. We need to have all of this also filled out to the floor. Hey, we got 5. We're 0.1%. Okay, so I am going to want to set that up. We'll get the floor all laid out. We'll do one thing at a time here. No, the Crocodile Dundee knife would be a Bowie knife. Okay, okay. That's what I remember. Or at least remember looking. I just didn't know that's what it was called. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, actually all of that does not need to be there. Now that I look at that. Let's leave one, and all of that can go bye-bye. Be repurposed elsewhere. I like putting one, so that right there. So this won't look quite as imposing as it did a little while ago, but... And yeah, I know there's no walls. I will eventually put walls in, but for now, we're just gonna have floating floors. I have 8 or 15 of them around here somewhere. Dang. There will be, there's plenty of home defense there then. Yeah, let's put that there. And eventually I would like to put in stairs instead of ladders. Let's see. But just for the time being, it's all ladders. No chutes, unfortunately. Let's see. Just making sure that actually fits on, that whole chat message fits there. What I might end up doing is actually moving my camera up a little higher. That's probably what I end up doing. So move my camera up a little higher and probably make chat a little bit wider as well. Anyway, history fact. In the 15th, 16th century in Germany, civilians were not allowed to have swords. Guilds got around this by making messers, effectively using a full tang and flat handles instead of pommels and thread assemblies. Effectively 2.5-foot knives, since it was legal to carry a knife. Interesting. People always figure out how to get around the rules, the little loopholes. People are clever. Got a couple short swords, a long sword, 3 battle axes. Dang, dude. Got a whole armory going on there. Yeah, that's one. I think this floor is done. Blades are honestly fairly cheap to collect. That, yeah, I think at one point I had myself a katana. Couple crossbows, no firearms here though. I actually have a few firearms here. I don't hardly ever use them though, but that might change at some point. I got a bunch of projects going on, and I don't know if I can show it on stream or if I'll get in trouble for that. Glorifying guns or whatever. I do have it right here behind me. Can't remember what it's called though. All right. I had a shotgun, but it got stolen. Oh, damn. Got stolen somehow with all the knives and swords and stuff. Speaking of stuff getting stolen, I was listening to a story about how a guy won the lottery. And he said it was like one of the worst things that ever happened to him. And I can't remember his name now. I Google searched it a little while, like maybe last week. They did not take the knives. Interesting. They had a need for a gun, apparently. Oh yeah, the lottery curse is real. Well, let me explain for a second. He says he'd gotten he had put money in his car, and he got his money in his car stolen frequently, like constantly. He said, and they made mention of, I lost $500,000 in my car once because somebody stole it. It's like, what are you doing carrying around $500K in your car? Of course it's going to get stolen. If you keep leaving money in your car, you're putting a big target on your back. It's like, I know you got hundreds of millions of dollars, but what the frick are you doing with $500,000 in your car? And maybe he's got a lot of drugs to sell. I don't know. Maybe life got boring with all that money, and he got into selling drugs to make things exciting. I don't know. But what are you doing with 500 grand in your car to begin with? Insane. Became an enthusiastic Eric Clapton fan. I should know that reference, but I do not. Is that the one? Went to see one Dua Lipa concert. I unfortunately do not know that reference. My music references are absolutely atrocious, as I know you probably know. Things that are expensive. Gotcha. I did not know Eric Clapton concerts were expensive. Oh, we can get rid of that. Oh no! Oh no! That's like a Knuckles oh no moment right there. Oh no! Most concerts anymore are, yeah, especially if you get like the VIP sections, like the up front, and then I mean that's, I suppose, kind of the reason why you go to a concert. Oh, saved by the conveyor belt here. Let's just put it right there. All right, I think let's see where we're at. But I think I'm going to try to get the 4 floors done. And I'm going to call it stream. I think it's a good place to stop. And that shouldn't take too much longer now that I've got the outline done. Clapton's kind of cheap at $350 a seat. Dang. I know I went to see a Nickelback and what's his name? Garth Brooks. I don't remember how much the tickets cost though. One of them, Garth Brooks one, was in Gillette Stadium. That was kind of cool. Pop stars are over 1.4K a pop now. Yeah, I have to ask Reshi about the K-pop, about what is BTS there, how much those are. Let's see, I'm probably doing this the long way. There we go. I had a first pressing signed copy of Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, Sun Labels album, but it was taken with the shotgun. Oh, dang, dude. That's rough. That is definitely... Okay, let's see. I don't think I need to go out that far. No. BTS here is $800 to $3,400 a seat. Holy moly. Ow, what's going on with the bonk? It's not random, is it? It's not a random bonk? Oh shit, there's two of them. Why is it bonking me twice? Oh, gee, she's back. Holy shit, you're making smart plate? Yeah, I know. 13 of them now. See, I got a lot of extra. I don't know how that happened. I got a lot of extra. Oh wait, no, I do need that. Crap. Undo. Only took you 500 hours. Okay, actually maybe 100, but still. It took a month of his life. So we do need all that still. $5x power cost. Mm-hmm. All right, one more. I think. Yep. Actually, you know what? It might be easier to do it from the bottom. That way I know I don't... It's done. Pick up the pace here a little bit. That one does not need to go that far. Ooh, good song. Let's see, I think this is where it funnels in. Nope, needs to go out a little more. There. Good progress tonight, though. I'm pretty pleased with the stream tonight. I think this has actually been by far one of my best streams. It's kind of weird. It makes that bang sound, but you don't hear anything else. Oh no! Yep. And actually, I am going to do one more wide. I like having one empty tile of space. Okay. Did I ever finish your house? Getting there. Hopefully this year. It's a challenging project, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's put a ladder. Been triple digit heat waves and rain. My fence is be going slow. Yep, that's one of the things is weather and just having the time to do it. It's a challenge. It's tough building your own house. There is a lot to it. Although I am almost done with all the drywall finish work. There we go. I am almost done with that. All right, so that's why I fell. Maybe the smart plate will help your house. I hope so. Smart plate after all, right? I mean, what is even smart plating? I don't know, but why is it smart? That is a lot of foundations. A lot. Yeah, I like doing it this way better because it's much easier to tell when I need to stop. This should go a lot faster, although I'm almost I'm starting to run low on concrete and iron. Makes you smarter, Thor. Really? Must be pretty smart already because I don't feel any smarter with it. Not you, though. Hey, man. Hey, man. What the fuck? $14 out of 5,000. Don't hate me. Let's see. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, amigo. Yeah, this is going much faster now. Then I've got the outline. I can kind of just go underneath and work my way up. Okay, there's that floor. So just one more floor, I believe. And we're gonna be we're gonna have all the floor work complete, or at least for the most part. Yep. Or at least I hope so. Let's put this. All right, last little stretch here, and then we're gonna call it a stream until tomorrow. Then we'll see if we can get at least the second array done, because there's a lot to build here. We might get the second array done on the stream tomorrow. We'll see. Let's see. All right. So now that we have that. And I'm out. All right. So I got to get concrete. Man, I'm almost taller than this freaking spire here. Holy crap. I am going to be taller than the spire. Let's see. Maybe you should build a dedicated conveyor as an escalator. That is an option. I mean, ladders work pretty good. Ooh, this could be a problem. I might actually hook up. I might put that smart plating on pause, because I have 0 iron plate left, and putting these down is going to take a lot of iron plate. So we might go do that real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I only have 600 left. Ooh, that's potentially problematic. Oh, I actually need to do one more. Oh no. Do I? I guess technically yes. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about that minor detail right now. We still have some yellow here. What's going on with that? Oh, never mind. It's just backed up. All right. We'll turn off the smart plating for now. We'll redirect resources. I mean, it'll still consume up these resources for a little while, but we need raw materials or building materials. Actually, that one can technically stay. All right, and that will go there. That will go there. And the mall is now hooked up again. I do like this feature where it, I can, at least for now, switch back and forth between the mall and smart plating. Okay, that ladder literally is just floating there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get rid of that one too. Oh, I do want to go out one more with this brick. Wait a minute. Where is this? Oh, this is okay. Now let's go into the mall. That's fine. I'm a little lost in my own factory here. And now you see why ladders don't always work. To some degree, I suppose. Yes. We can get rid of all this. This is kind of excessive. All of this we don't need. Whoop. That was stupid. That was basically the equivalent of standing on the edge of the limb and sawing it off. Good thing I had a parachute. Let's see. Let's see if I can be clever. Apparently not. So there, now I can get off wherever I need to. Well, that's seizure-inducing flashing right there. All right. Actually, am I going to do this tonight? Yeah, let's do this tonight. Let's stretch it out a little bit further here. Go as far as I can. It'd be easier now that I actually got a method. That one is too far. Go. So I don't know if I need these ones here, do I? No. Start doing it layer by layer like I did before. Like this. That works really good. Almost there. I might have enough iron plate, but it's going to be low. We're burning through it pretty fast. Okay, not bad. So, serious question though. Would you be okay with watching ads on a video game that you've already purchased? Kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but I don't know if I know I was talking with Random a little bit earlier, but I found it a knee-jerk reaction that I had to watch ads for a game I already paid for. Now, there's a little bit of a caveat to that. Absolutely not. Yeah, that was my first initial reaction too. And the caveat is it's cloud gaming. And you don't need any hardware to do it. In fact, you could literally just play games for free as long as, well, not for free, but you can buy it and you don't have to have a gaming rig to play it. That is the advantage. And they're actually getting pretty good. I actually played Skyrim for like half an hour on Amazon's cloud gaming service. And there's, I would say, about a 1/10 of a second lag. It is noticeable, but it does not, it's playable. It's noticeable, but it's playable. So I understand the ads. It's, to me, would not be acceptable if the game isn't transferable off of their service. So for example, if I bought not Amazon, Jesus. If I bought the game on like the Amazon cloud service, am I going to be able to play Skyrim on Steam once I do get, this is a hypothetical situation, if I do get a gaming rig? If you have a subscription, no, that's the point of the subscription. Yeah, there is a subscription for it. There is a subscription for it. So there is a free version that Xbox is actually testing this week. And the only stipulation is you have to watch ads before every session. Now, what that actually means, I'm not sure. And we're out of iron plate. I think that's actually going to be that's going to be it then, because we're out of iron plate. Unless I can salvage it from somewhere. It is kind of strange to be like, I've got this over here. I've got this lookout tower and it's not taller than what we've got now. So we'll take one pretty quick look, take any further input from about the cloud service. Wow, this is crazy, crazy big. Also, I like mods, so cloud gaming isn't my vibe anyhow. Yeah, that's another thing. You wouldn't be able to do any mods, I don't think. No. However, I did play on Amazon service Skyrim for free. And actually, there's a game on there that I do want to stream called Dispatch. I do want to play Dispatch on stream. And I actually started, I didn't really go into it much detail, but I loaded the game and started it. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do Dispatch at some point. I don't know. But there it is. We got 3 more floors to build. From this perspective, it doesn't look too bad, but I still got to finish that floor. Oh, how was it? How'd you like Critical Role's? Is it that her first video game? Story-based video game. It's funny to see, was it Jacksepticeye and Charlie? His name is Charlie, but it was Moist Critical. I don't think Moist Critical had too many lines. I think he had only like a few lines. I'm not sure though. I liked it, but I didn't like how the developer's attitude. There's a typo there, and I'm not sure how to parse. Like the developers of the game? I didn't know anything. I didn't know there was any drama about that. This is looking pretty good. Oh yeah, I think was it this? No, it must have been this one. Yeah, it must have been that one. This lookout tower is no longer taller than what it was trying to overlook. Developers got angry at players for revealing they were biased towards one character. I mean, what are you going to do? If you made one character that was more relatable or whatever it is that people liked more, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess you could get angry, but it's kind of unbecoming of you at that point. All right. I think that's going to call that a stream. It's about 11 p.m. Actually, a little past 11 p.m. We'll wrap up here for tonight. This has been an excellent stream tonight. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm very happy that I'm multi-streaming on YouTube here. Let's see. Basically, you have two romance options, but they basically were like, if you don't enjoy the character we like, you're wrong. Okay. Wow, I'll have to look into that drama a little bit. Like, then why did you give players the option then? I feel like that's GM 101, GMing 101. If you don't want players to do something, don't give them the option to begin with. That's kind of strange. Anyway, this has been a wonderful, great stream. I'm glad to see some returning viewers in here, some newer viewers as well. Even on YouTube, we're getting some new people. Also, the devs didn't like how most people were being heroic in a superhero game instead of exploring all paths. I mean, not everybody's going to be a completionist. You know, being heroic in a superhero is kind of the point. That's very strange. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, same time, probably, most likely, unless something happens. And we'll see if we can get the Smart Plating Factory fully operational. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Peace.